with the rest of the NFL opening up, is there a team or a couple teams out there maybe that intrigue you as the season?
I'm not going to say that one team that's in the AFC. I'm just leave that alone for now. Let's go with Baltimore. I'd like to see Baltimore with everything that's gone on with Lamar Jackson in that offseason. They got everything settled. That offense has always been interesting to me. They've always been on the cusp of everything going on. You add Odell Beckham Jr. I will say Baltimore, but I've never seen in an NFL offseason so many people either get the bag with these expectations of going to the Super Bowl, anticipating getting it with Joe Burrow in Cincinnati, or this is it. Like, this is the season. They've got to get this done literally this year, or they're going to break up the entire team. You look at Arizona and Kyler Murray, that might not work.
No, that's done. I mean, that's
you also look at the fact that Denver, they're basically like, if this guy doesn't get this done, and he got the bag 2 years ago. So I've never seen a season where everybody's got all their chips in the middle of the table here. Usually you've got a couple different teams that are just trying to, let's see if we can work it out and make an NFL season out of it. No, there's a lot of expectations for at least 3/4 of the NFL teams.
So I got two teams. He took one of mine, but they're both in the same division. We're all coming out of the AFC West. I want to see what happens with Denver because of what you just said, right? You bring in Sean Payton. He's going to now be the quarterback whisperer for Russell Wilson. If that doesn't work out, it's one of the biggest mistakes the Broncos have ever made. In that same division, the Chargers. I look at the Chargers and Ravens the same way I look at the Angels in Major League Baseball. They should be good. You have the talent to be good. Why are you not good? It blows my mind, like you said, that the Ravens do not have more wins with Lamar Jackson, a quarterback. I understand the injury last year, beat him before that. But even more mind-boggling is all this stuff we hear about Justin Herbert out in Los Angeles with the Chargers, how great the play calling is out there, the coaching staff, the talent they have around him, Austin Eckler, that defense. And then every year, there's an excuse as to why it didn't work out. I get the impression, to the point you made earlier, it's threat level midnight in Denver if things don't work out. But if things don't work out for the Chargers...
Threat level midnight.
Threat level midnight. If things don't work out for the Chargers this year, I think you see heads roll in Los Angeles as well.
Well, there was a surprise that didn't happen a year ago. A lot of surprise. For me, I think the most fascinating collection of teams is in that the NFC Central, where you've got Detroit, which has been god-awful for how long, and they're now the favorites in the division. Chicago with the first-round draft pick, and run by a local guy. Minnesota had all those close game wins last year and are bound to come back. And then there's Green Bay breaking in a new quarterback. I think that's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Well, what about New Orleans, too? I mean, you look at David Carr moving over now. So much emotion, leaving the Raiders and all the different things going on there. They're trying to rebuild, maybe try to do what they did with Drew Brees a few years ago and just try to steal some wins. Atlanta's rebuilding now, but they've got some young stars. They might want to... Tampa Bay? My goodness. We'll find out what's going on with Baker Mayfield there.
Yeah. What do you mean what's going on? I'll tell you what's going on with Baker Mayfield. Same thing that's been going on with Baker Mayfield the last 2 seasons. Nothing's going on with Baker Mayfield.
That he loves himself, that Baker Mayfield loves Baker Mayfield?
Well, who doesn't?
Who's worse, Arizona or Tampa?
Arizona. They're in trouble. They're in serious trouble. You just paid him, that quarterback, Kyler Murray, a ton of money. He's not going to work out.
How, with everything they did, how they wound up in that spot.
No, but it's karma. That's what you get for drafting Josh Rosen, the place that you did in abandoning him after a season. That's what you get for signing a head coach that barely had a winning record in college and handing him everything when he gets there. And going back to your point that you made about the North Division, the NFC North.
The North.
Going old school.
Love it.
That seems like one of those divisions, although I am interested to see how it plays out, that whoever wins it's going to have 8 or 9 wins. That seems like one of those divisions that it's going to be so bad somebody has to win it. Bears on the way up. You're right about the Vikings. The Vikings are not the Vikings that we think they are. I don't think Green Bay breaks at a quarterback quick enough, as you put it, to do anything there. I mean, who wins that division with 13 wins? Does that, right?
Either way, we're right on the cusp of 6 solid months of some great football, and everyone can't wait.
And no mention of Aaron Rodgers and the Jets.
No, that's coming.